hot out there, y'all. I am having a delicious, very fresh mixture of Hendrick's gin and Fever Tree sparkling grapefruit. If you have not tried this combination, you need to get on it, and you also need to get yourself some fresh lime juice and go to town, because it is delicious and it is calling your name on a summer day. So I'm back in New York City, back from Vegas, and it is humid as hell. You guys know how I feel about humidity, and I'm a sweaty beast. So today I'm going to be showing you my go-to makeup routine, because there is like one routine I am just gravitating toward every single time I do my makeup. I guess you could also call this like my easy breezy glowy summer makeup routine. I don't know, there are like a million things we could call this. This is a makeup routine that I was pretty much doing in Vegas when I was visiting, and I'm also doing it back in New York City because last night I had the pleasure of going out with Better Off Red and Glitter Fallout. They came to the city for a day trip. We had the best time. We hopped around the city all day, went shopping, and then we ended up having a fabulous dinner together. This is the makeup routine I basically wore for dinner last night. So what I'm telling you is, this is all I'm wearing. So I do want to start off telling you what I do to my neck and chest, because I feel like it kind of is a part of my makeup routine, especially for summertime. This damn product. So I just got this. This is the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow Body. So it's 12% AHA BHA resurfacing serum with honey and prickly pear. So basically this is going to be like the honeymoon glow for the face, but for your body. I have used this several times. You can use it a couple, 2 to 3 times a week. Guys, it's fabulous. Like, it is keeping everything just so incredibly smooth. Basically, it's like a serum for your body. And I just use it on my neck and chest. So what I'll do is I will shower, and then I will put this on, and then a moisturizer over that, and then I will go in with the sauce. And this is what all of that looks like right before your very eyes. I mean, I'll keep you updated on this, but I'm already in love with it, and I'm already seeing an effect. Like, this is one of those things like the honeymoon glow for the face where I see instant results. It's just a smooth ass glowy time over here with this. Okay, so getting into the face, this is a new product for me. This is the Lisa Eldridge Elevated Glow. Guys, let me tell you what. So I did a whole live stream where I used Lisa Eldridge's new summer collection. I am absolutely in love with it. Big surprise, right? Before I had this, I might have used like the, Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, or, like the Auric Glow Lust, which I still love, but today we're gonna use this. I have this in the shade Crystal Nebula, and this is how the queen herself applies it, okay? So she goes in just over her skincare, first things first. So basically this has something called biopolymer in it. So what that does, from what I understand, is it basically, like, I'm no scientist, okay? It like binds together and meshes together and gives the illusion of your skin like tightening. Now your skin doesn't feel tight, I don't feel anything, but it really almost gives your skin this like glowy lift. I know it sounds like wizardry, okay, but it's pretty incredible. She said you're supposed to let it set for like 3 minutes to let it do its magic. And of course, if you want it to be just super au naturel, au natch, if you will, you could just literally put this on and call it a day. Just be a glowy ass biatch. So that is the Lisa Eldridge Elevated Glow. I'm kind of like just loving it like that by itself, but that's not where we're gonna stop. We're gonna move on, but first we're gonna take a drink. Okay, so I think that's pretty much set. I'm gonna move on to my foundation, which is half the body sauce right now and half just whatever tinted moisturizer you want. So I chose the Kevyn Aucoin Stripped Nude Skin Tint. I've also used the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder, like whatever, half and half, and like the tiniest bit. So like when I say the tiniest bit, I mean like that, okay? Because you can always go in and add more, but I like to start with less just to see how much I actually need. So I mix that together, which is a pretty good match for my skin tone. Yep, perfect. perfect. I didn't really talk about like what primer or what I had on before this, but I just have skincare on. Obviously, if I'm gonna go out in the sun, I'm gonna put on SPF. And I really do feel like, especially when I have a little bit of a tan going on, even more so, less is more. I feel like if I'm, you know, too beat with a tan, it just feels like, I don't know, really hard looking. Okay, so I've gone over my whole face. I avoided the elevated glow area, but now that there's just not a lot of product left on my sponge, I'm gonna just lightly tap that elevated glow. Doesn't hurt to go in and just, you know, make sure everything is like super blended in. You guys notice my earrings? I have Frida Kahlo on my ears. I wore these one time, I think it was at a live stream, and I don't remember who it was, but someone asked me if I had Better Off red on my ears, which I always think about when I wear these, because I'm like, how creepy would it have been if I had had like tiny Sarah heads just made so I can wear them on my earlobes. And next we're gonna do concealer. It's literally the same thing. I'm using the Fenty Bright Fix, which is pretty much all I'm using right now. I have the lightest shade. I have Rose Quartz, and I take teeny tiny amount once again. This body sauce, I'm telling you what, it really kind of has replaced the Drunk Elephant, what are they called? The sunshine drops or the bronzing drops. I still like those and I have them, but I just feel like this is almost even a little more subtle and certainly more blurring. So half and half, mix that up in my hand and just do my under eyes. Oh gosh, I'll tell you what, if you are looking for a really beautiful light coverage concealer, what are you doing if you don't have this? It's so good. Yes, I look alive and awake, and quite frankly, I didn't sleep well last night. Smoke and mirrors, folks. Now we're gonna go in with some cream blush. We are gonna double blush. So today I'm going with the Honest Beauty Creme Cheek Blush in the shade Peony Pink, which is just this really beautiful pinky coral shade. I feel like when I'm bronzed in the summer, there's something about a peachy pink that is always flattering, let's be honest, but especially with a tan, it just really sets it off. Okay, right? Like, oh, so good. I am like super glowy right now, so we're going to put a little bit of powder on. I'm gonna use my Kogan Dough Brightening Moisture Powder, and again, I'm just really focusing it on my T-zone. So we're not trying to wipe away that glow, you know what I mean? We want to keep that. We just don't want to look like a grease monster. So I'm really avoiding my entire cheek area because I just think that looks pretty stunning already. And then of course my under eyes, so good. I like to powder a little bit, and then by the end of my makeup routine, I might have to add a little bit more. But I like to just do bit by bit, very gradual. Oh. So next we're gonna do brows, and I'm pulling out my end all be all brow product right now, which is the Kosas Air Brow Gel. Just feathering the hell out of the brows as you do. Oh, so nice, so quick and easy, done and done. Guys, I haven't worn eyeshadow in weeks, okay? And I know that's like really boring as hell for a beauty YouTuber, but also I'm just into a clean eye. I just really am, especially for summer. Keep it simple, keep it super simple. So we're just evening out our lid with the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick. This is in the shade Ginger. Obviously this isn't gonna be everyone's shade match for their eyelid, but whatever just evens out your lid and just makes it look really nice and toned. And just blending that out with my finger, super quick and easy, because these caviar sticks are so creamy. And then just because if I don't use a little bit of powder to set it, it does crease ever so slightly. So I literally just go in with whatever powder I used and take a small eyeshadow brush and just go over the caviar stick with that. I could just skip eyeliner altogether, but I do like the look of just like a little bit of thickness around the lash line to really make that mascara pop. So this is a Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Coal eyeliner in the shade Barbarella Brown. You can see I'm like getting down to the very bottom of this because I love it so much. And then I like to do just a little baby wing. Just a tiny little guy. This is my tired eye. Do you guys have that? You have one eye that everything goes on perfectly and the other eye is just trash. Like things skip more, they just don't go on as smoothly. I don't know what that's about, but it's really annoying. But like the preciseness doesn't really matter because we're just gonna put a shit ton of mascara on. So we're gonna curl our lashes first. And guys, I have a new lash curler. This is from Refer. It was sent to me by the company and it is phenom. I actually just got rid of my old eyelash curler and it doesn't pinch, and it does what the other one did in less time. It gives me doll eyelashes. I didn't realize that my last eyelash curler was kind of a little pinchy, but now that I have this, I'm like, oh, this is so much better. Wow. Moving on up with the eyelash curlers. Big surprise, I'm using the Kosas, the Big Clean Mascara, because I cannot put it down, and I'm just going to do it on my upper lashes. Most important part is I like to always just like go in and paint those outer lashes, and it really helps make your eyelashes look even more fanned out. Wow, I think I might have managed to actually get zero mascara anywhere on my lid. That is quite a feat. But if you do get any on your lids, don't even worry about it. Just let it dry for a few minutes, get a Q-tip and just clean it up. There is just something about this eye, just a clean eye with gorgeous lashes and a little bit of liner. It just does it for me. I just love it. I think it's perfection. Now, I don't need a lot of bronzer right now, but I'm gonna add just a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury. This is my holy grail. This is her airbrush matte bronzer in the shade medium, and just go in right along my high points. Again, if I go like too much with the bronzer when I'm already tan, it's like a step too far. So I try to use a really, really light hand. Get the chin a little bit there, get the nose a little bit there. I always avoid this area right here because I have these forehead lines, these expression lines, and I feel like the less makeup I put on them, the better. Okay, I think that's perfect. So moving on to lips, and of course, I'm gonna pull out this new Lisa Eldridge lip gloss in the shade Charm. Just a fresh, easy, shiny pink lip. I love it. I said I was gonna double blush, so we're gonna go in with just a little bit more of that Honest Beauty cream blush right on the apples. Perfect. Angry. And like I said, coming back to that powder at the end of the routine, just go back in and hit that T-zone again. And that's it. I could put a little bit more elevated glow on, and I thought I was going to, but you know what? Honestly, I think it is just the perfect amount. If you care to do so, I always feel like if you're going out for a few hours, it's always very helpful to use a setting spray. So this is my go-to. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Okay guys, that is the finished look. This is my current go-to makeup routine. I just feel like the best version of myself like this. It feels like me, but like a little polished, you know? It's also a pretty pared down makeup routine. I didn't use a lot of products. I think the key too is just to really gradually go in with each makeup product. It's just a very fine line between using the perfect amount and using too much. The minute I use any more foundation than I used in this routine, it just feels heavy for summer. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. All that shit really helps me out. What am I gonna cheers? I don't know. I feel like this is one of those videos where like all of the products just work together so beautifully that it's more of like a group effort, like an ensemble piece, if you will. But if I had to choose, I mean, it's gonna have to be this damn Elevated Glow from Lisa Eldridge. It truly is so stunning. And just like, look how natural it looks. What's even happening? Lisa Eldridge Elevated Glow, good job. You guys stay safe out there, and cheers till next time. Bye.